Hello there, especially to the ladies that are watching this video. Welcome to Modesty with Style. Over the coming weeks, months, I will be doing some videos that are going to focus on modesty with style, colour, and most importantly, attitude. I will talk more about the attitude of modesty in future videos, but I really just wanted to introduce you to a few things that you can do immediately if you would like to have a more modest wardrobe for whatever reason is personal to you. There are many women who find it difficult to go into a department store or their local chain store and find something appropriate to fit the style of their body, their age, and perhaps their function in life. It may be they're looking for a wardrobe suitable for work. It may be they're looking for a wardrobe or an outfit for a special occasion, etc. But they are not keen to be flashing a lot of skin and flesh. Now, as you get older, you're less likely to want to do that. But by the same token, there are some young women, such as my granddaughter, who's only 24, who do not like that type of dress or garments. They dress modestly. They like a style that suits them, colours that suit them, and they want to look respectable and well dressed as well as well groomed. So these are topics that we'll cover. Today's video, I want to just concentrate on what I call our 3 universal colours. And they are black, white, and purple. I've tried to put a few colours here and there just to show you that you can mix and match. So purple is a beautiful colour. I love it. Black is, basic black. You can't go past that, especially on the bottom. And white, you can wear any colours at all with black, white, and purple. Now, these are not restricting you in colours by all means, because if you wear 2-piece outfits, you can mix and match and swap things around. But it's a great way to assemble a wardrobe if you're travelling or on holidays, etc., without having to take, 3 suitcases full of completely different outfits. I love to mix and match. I don't have time to worry about, a whole lot of fussing, etc. And I'm at an age where I know what suits me. I know what I'm comfortable in. I know the colours I prefer, and I like modest clothing. So let's get on with it. Now, as you can see, I'm actually wearing a pair of these black pants. I like pants. I wear a lot of pants, but they are, as you can see, these are very wide-legged, and they're more like culottes. And when I found these, normally I'd have to make something like this, but I was lucky enough to just by accident walk into a shop, and they had these in a few different colours. At that time, I was still working part-time and usually wore black bottoms. And so I bought 5 pair of them straight away in my size. And that was a while ago. I've still got 2 pair, brand new with the tag, and I haven't worn them yet. So I love these, and I would wear them with a long tunic top that comes to the knees. And I love that look. I feel comfortable in it. It suits me. I can go anywhere. And when the outfit gets a bit shabby, well, I'll wear it around the house and in the garden. So they are basic black doesn't matter what colour top or tunic top I wear, be it patterned, plain, striped, spotted or whatever, I can wear it with these. So these are just my favourites. I love them. They did come in another colour, a sort of a flesh colour, and I got a pair of those as well because they dress up beautifully with cream and white and pearls, etc. for a special occasion. So these are, I'm just showing you little tricks and hints that I've learnt over the years. But as you can see, black goes with anything. It goes with purple, black, white, green, orange, any of those colours. And the same with purple. Purple is a universal colour, even lilac to a point. And as you'll see, I've got a headpiece, headscarf, etc. I've got 3 scarves on today. And I'll talk more about those in the head covering videos, how you can actually make one like this yourself. Very simple if you're a sewer. Now, one of the problems that I find is the neckline. And this is a case with this. This beautiful shirt, I love it. It's got this plunging sort of neckline. And in the past, I've had to wear something, I've usually chosen to put a black something underneath it to cover up the plunge in the neckline. But I'm going to show you in an upcoming video, hopefully maybe the next one, how you can also modify some of your clothing very easily without sort of discarding it, especially if it's a favourite and you don't really want to part with it. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to shorten these sleeves a bit because I don't need that length. I want to be able to wear it in the summer comfortably, and use what I take off the sleeves to fashion into the neck and cover up that, you know, it's a lovely neckline, but it's far too low for me. So that's in the next video. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that modified t-shirt, or it's probably a bit more than a t-shirt. But it's so pretty. It's got this lovely thing on it. And I find it goes with so many things. I've got a spectacular skirt I love to wear it with. And, you know, if it's a warm day, I don't really need a singlet to add to the heat of the day. So they're things that we will discuss. But getting back to this basic foundation of your wardrobe, now you've thought about it, you're sick of not being able to get something modern, respectable, modest, etc. So you probably want to start looking at your foundation wardrobe of what you consider to be modest, the colours you like, the styles you like. Now, some people prefer dresses, just one piece. Some people prefer 2 pieces, like me. I prefer skirts and tops, or long pants and long tops, etc. But you will have a style that you prefer. So look at what's in your wardrobe, and the first thing you're going to do is pull out what are your absolute favourites that you could not possibly bear to part with, regardless of whether it's modest or not. Pull it aside, put it in one section. Then you're going to go back into the wardrobe and say to yourself, what haven't I worn in the last 2 to 3 seasons? Seasons being winter, autumn, you know, spring, summer, etc. If those outfits have been standing in your wardrobe for 3 seasons or more, you're not likely to wear them again. So you need to push them to one side and say, oh, that definitely I'll never wear again. Oh, maybe I might, you know, sort them out in whether there's a possibility. Maybe it was something you wore for a really special occasion and you haven't had occasion to wear it again. But is it modest? Are you going to wear it again? Did you like it? So don't hang on to things that are of no use or value to you anymore. Are they things that you could modify to make more useful? We'll talk more about that in future videos. As I said, I'll show you how I modified how I will modify that neckline. So now you've gone through that wardrobe and looked at your garments and decided, and you'll probably like me, you'll say, oh, why did I ever buy that? What possessed me to buy that? What colours suit me? Everyone is partial to a favourite colour. Now, normally, by nature, that's an indication of the type of colours that suit you. Now, you can go professionally and have your colours scientifically investigated that suit you, but the easiest and the no-cost way is, what are the colours your friends tell you look great in? And what are the outfits that your friends tell you look spectacular in? That's usually an indication of the style and the colour that lift you, that do something for you. Ask your friends to help you. That's a great way. Get a friend in to go through the wardrobe with you and tell them to be brutally honest. And if they say to you, I don't know why you ever bought that outfit, it does nothing for you, then it goes straight away. So you have to get a bit ruthless and cull that wardrobe. Then, as I said, those favourite things that you don't want to part with but would need some modifying, we'll come to that down the track. So just put them up one end of the wardrobe. Then you look at what's left, what you like, colours you like, and things that are moderately modest or that you can easily modify. So they're things that you don't need to part with. So don't race out and get rid of your whole wardrobe and start another one, because there's things you will be able to salvage and modestly adapt. Now, what garments are modest? Let's get to that. Some of you may think that, to be being modest is being frumpy and, howdy-dowdy. No, it's not. No, not at all. Modesty in the general sense is having a neckline that's, something like, I've got a little tiny V there, but, a roundish neckline or a square neckline. You don't want a neckline that comes out here and down here. So comes up near your collarbone and, it's not too revealing. You certainly don't want to see your cleavage, girls. Sleeves, I like sleeves that come just to the elbow. Sometimes I've got some that are just above the elbow, but certainly you want tops of your arms covered to some degree. Then we come down to the lower part of the body, and the knees must always be covered. When you sit down, do you know, when I went to school, and this had nothing to do with modesty, this topic, but we were taught how to sit as a lady with modestly, and that whatever you do, don't have a straight skirt that doesn't cover your knees when you sit. They said that was most unladylike and unattractive. And you know what? They knew what they were talking about. So you really need to have your skirt, whether it be the skirt of your dress or a two-piece, as in a skirt. When you sit down, it needs to comfortably cover your knees when you are seated. Now, if you want to wear pants, and I love pants, I go for sort of long tunic tops that come to my knees, but I buy a variety of pants like these I've just showed you, and you can get some really nice ladies' slacks with tapered legs at the bottom that look lovely with a long tunic top, one that would come lower than the knees. That looks very smart. You're still modest, you're still covered. Or you can buy some gorgeous ones that have wide legs on them, and when you walk you can hardly see that they're pants. And but I still wear a long top with them that at least comes to my knees. You can buy culottes. I've got that. You can buy culottes that look really, you don't even know they're a split skirt. They're so full. You can buy patterns for that. Look, there are wonderful ways that you can modify your wardrobe without sacrificing all the style and fashion that you loved. You can still make it modest, gorgeous, fashionable, and make you feel like a woman. Now, feeling like a woman is more than just how much we paid for the t-shirt or the slacks. It's about self-respect. We're going to learn more about that attitude of modesty in another video. Now, one thing that is not attractive and modest, and you do see it sometimes, and I have to say it, I'm sorry. Now, I don't know whether these ladies have just been to the gym or just going, or perhaps should be going to the gym, but you see them in these horrendous tights that really only look like coloured pantyhose, and little crop tops, or whatever you call them, tank tops, and they're going, that's kind of like their standard dress, and it is not attractive. First of all, it's not attractive even if you have the perfect hourglass figure, ladies, and certainly not attractive if you're aging or you've got a different shape. There's different shaped bodies, etc., which do not lend themselves to revealing garments such as that. That is not a modest look. Tights, in my opinion, are what has a foot in them. They're like pantyhose, and you wear them under a dress or under your trousers or under a skirt for warmth or whatever. That's where they belong. Not as a part of a wardrobe. It's just not a good look. Not a good look at all, and not modest. So I want to just go over what I've said. 3 universal colours: black, white and purple. So anything like that in your wardrobe, hang on to that, even if it is not got the perfect neckline or something. Just hold on to it, because I will show you ways you can modify that, even lowering a hemline. We'll come to those things in future videos, and there'll be a playlist called Modesty with Style on my YouTube channel. This will be the first video going into it. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can write it in the comments section below in the below my video, and I'm really concerned about the number of women that can't buy modest clothing. And sometimes you get lucky if you know where to shop for it, or certain styles you can. Brands are not too bad. They're pretty good. And you will know those things. But if you're shopping for modest clothing, then these videos will show you some ways around it, how you can modify some of your clothing. And you can also share in the comments where, in what country you live. If you're able to buy modest clothing in certain shops, please share that, because women want to know these things. I will also be doing more about head coverings, and that will be in a playlist called Head Coverings. Thank you so much, ladies, for watching this. I hope it is going to be helpful in the future. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know the sort of things that you want to find out about modesty, and we will talk more of that as we go along. So please take care, and God bless you.